All right, so I just want to say thank y'all for hopping on with us this evening into the Zoom call. I congratulate y'all on starting your 30-day detox. Like, this is amazing that y'all are taking this challenge. And I just want to go over, and Haley's going to jump in from time to time and just go over with y'all about what to expect. All right. I know that I have two gals that are on this call now who have not gotten their detox in yet because they jumped in at the last of December. That's okay. All right. So a day in the life of the detox. You're going to start off in the morning with your detox tea. You have 2 boxes of this. Okay. And so basically what I do in the morning is I get up and I let my tea seep in a cup of water about 5 minutes. I personally do not put any sweetener in it. Refined sugar that you buy, the white sugar, is off the table for 30 days. Okay. You can substitute it with stevia, monk fruit, honey. Here's my suggestion to you though. If you seriously want to detox to the best effect, do your detox tea just straight. It's very mild. It's not bitter, anything of that sort. If you don't like it hot, it is okay to make it iced tea. You don't have to drink it hot. And you don't have to drink it just in the morning. Sometimes at night, I'll have a little craving and I'll have another cup at night. Okay? But the detox tea is what starts the detox in your liver and your kidneys. All right? So after you do that, then you have 1 box of Digestion Plus. Little packets. You're going to do 1 Digestion Plus every morning. Do not, though, drink it with your hot tea. You have to drink it with something cold. The enzymes that are in the Digestion Plus are live enzymes. So if you put it in hot, it kills those enzymes, and then you're kind of working against yourself. I'm honest, this is not my most favorite flavor in the world. So if you are okay with the flavor, then I would mix, 6, 8 ounces of water. It doesn't mix really well. Just whisk it, drink it, be done. You can do like me. I cut open the packet, I pour it in my mouth, and I shoot some water with it. You can also put it in your shake. After you mix your shake up, just mix it up in there. I prefer just to get it down. It doesn't, it's not that bad. It's just not my favorite thing. But it's so important because so many of us have unhealthy guts. We need to start putting in good stuff. All right.
And I'll say too, really quickly about the Digestion Plus is that if you chose at checkout, out of the choose 3 products, if the fiber, the body cleanse, and the greens balance, if you chose the greens balance, you can do a scoop of the greens balance in water and put the Digestion Plus in there and mix it and drink it. And that's what I do. And then you can only really taste the sweetness of the greens powder. And I'll even throw a fizz in there. And so if you want, I can send you guys that little recipe of my greens drink that I have in the morning. So like my mom said, detox tea, I do my greens drink, which is where I also have my Digestion Plus and a morning fizz, and then move on from there to the breakfast smoothie.
That's good. That's good. So then after that, you're going to do your first shake of the day. Okay. And let's just pretend like this is my shaker bottle. Okay. I just put a little bit of ice, and I'm always hesitant to tell people how much ice because it depends on the size of your cup. Okay. The more ice, the thicker your shake. I like my shakes thick. Like I can turn mine upside down and it will, slowly come out. Whereas I've had some people do it and they like it very just where they drink it. Okay. Anyway, I put about this much ice. Now, if I'm doing chocolate, I love chocolate plain. That's fine. I also love cherries in my chocolate. I do not like strawberries, blueberries, anything else in my chocolate. All right. So I'll add in about 5 to 8 frozen cherries. That's really good. Every time you make a shake, it's 2 scoops of the protein powder. Okay. So you put your 2 scoops in there. You can add spinach, you can add kale, you can add almond butter, cashew butter, sunflower butter. Peanut butter is off the table for the full 30 days. Peanuts actually cause inflammation. Okay. I've added in oatmeal before, just dry oatmeal. Flax meal, make sure that it is milled. Okay. It's not your whole flax seeds. You can put in chia seeds. These are things that you can add to it if want it thicker, want to change the consistency. You can also add in like almonds or pecans or walnuts to it. Okay. Then you're going to either add water, you're going to add some sort of a nut milk, almond, or cashew, or even coconut milk. And I get the unsweetened one. I actually had a guy detoxer who loves our chocolate protein, but he likes the chocolate milk. So he would do chocolate on top of chocolate. And he was like, man, this tastes like a Wendy's Frosty to me with Nestle Quick. And I'm like, okay. So if you really like chocolate, add in more. Anyway, you blend it up, then you drink it. Okay. At whatever time after this, you're going to do your coffee replacement. Okay. Which is your fizz stick. Now, when I do a fizz, I love mine, a couple of cubes of ice, about 8 ounces of water, and I like it strong. I really do. And it is fizzy when you first mix it. If you don't like that kind of carbonated feeling, let it sit a minute. That will die down. But this is where you get your B vitamins, your chromium, your CoQ10, and your caffeine. And you're not going to be like all of a sudden like, oh my gosh, I have all this energy. You're just going to notice, wow, I have a lot of energy, but there's no crash to it either, which is a great thing. Okay. Now, so you've done that. It's not quite time for lunch. You're hungry. Either Haley or myself should have sent out to you a list of low glycemic snacks. That's where this can fit in. If you're still full, you do not have to have a snack. That's okay. All right. So it's up to you. You need a snack, get a snack. Lunchtime, have another shake. However you want to make it. Now, I'm a nurse, so when I come to work, I leave a carton of unsweetened almond or coconut milk up here. I just do ice, 2 scoops, do my milk, shake it, drink it just straight like that. And I love it. So you don't always have to have a blender. It works really well in a shaker bottle if you have one. Afternoon, have a fizz. If you are sensitive to caffeine, have your fizz by 3 o'clock. If you like to go to bed between 9 and 10. I am sensitive to caffeine, so that's my cutoff. And I can still go to sleep at night without having that caffeine, trying to keep me awake and stuff. If you need another snack after your afternoon fizz, get you a snack. It's fine. Just stick to that low glycemic snack idea. If you want more ideas, look online. Low glycemic snack ideas. And low glycemic means that your blood sugar is going to stay stable. You're not going to have that, oh my gosh, I need to eat something because my sugar's dropping. All of that gets taken care of. So if you're looking for foods, the glycemic index needs to be 50 or less. All right. And you'll notice on my snack ideas, it has banana. And I said that that's right on the line. A banana's 52. So if you need a banana in your shake or you want it as a snack, I say go with a half of a banana. Okay. So that you're not putting that strain on your body to produce the insulin to cover that. Okay. Now, at supper, you're going to make a plate of food. Ideally, if you have a whole plate, you want to take half of it and you want it to be mostly green vegetables. Now, in that, I also include cauliflower because cauliflower, there's not a lot of carbs in it and things of that sort. So I always say, like, I'd love to do cauliflower and broccoli sauteed or roasted, Brussels sprouts. And when I saute it, and Haley actually taught me this trick, I'll do just a little bit of olive oil. And then as it's sauteing, especially with broccoli, it'll soak up that oil. And before I know it, I can add like 1/4 of a cup of olive oil because I want to lick it off my plate, but we don't want that much oil, right? And so she was like, Mom, just add water to your pan and it kind of steams it, but yet it's still pan searing it at the same time. Okay. So whatever vegetables you want, green peas, green beans, it's half your plate vegetables. 25% of your plate is a lean protein. Now this is your clean chicken. So This is where you're going to start learning how to read labels. So a clean chicken means that it's free range. It's not fed GMO grains. And sometimes this can be challenging to find. Here's what I want to say. Do your best. Okay? So clean chicken, clean turkey. Pork is off the table for 30 days. All right? There is no pork that's clean. And if you're going to do beef, do grass-fed beef. For those of you that have hunters in your family, if you want to do venison, perfect. Up here they eat moose. It's not that good. But anyway, I'm plant-based. And so during my cleanse, I will do like free-range eggs. I'll do 2 or even 3 eggs. 3 eggs is 210 calories. So I'm like, okay, that's fine, because if I was eating a piece of chicken or even a piece of steak, it would probably be around that, okay? You can also substitute in like black beans. Your legumes have protein in it. All right, so the last 25% of your plate, you're gonna split it in 2, all right? So you're gonna do some healthy carbs. Healthy carbs are brown rice, amaranth, farro, quinoa. Sweet potatoes, carrots fall into that as well. White potatoes are off the table for 30 days, okay? Then the other bit of that last little bit are your healthy fats. So if you're cooking with olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil, that takes care of that for you. If you haven't, let's just say you've roasted and you've used hardly any oil at all, you can have half of an avocado. You can put some nuts on your plate. These are some of those healthy fats that we do, okay? Now, when you are eating your meal, all of this is done on your time frame. So if you wake up in the morning and you're like, I like doing my tea, but I would like to wait a couple of hours to do my first shake, then do it. Have your second shake. If it's 3 hours later, do it 3 hours later. If it's 4 or 5 hours later, that's fine. But here's what I do want to tell you. Finish your meal, and you can eat your meal for lunch and do a shake for supper. You can swap that up if you want to. But whatever you're taking in needs to be completely done 3 hours before bedtime. Reason being, we want to give our gut as much time as we can while we're sleeping to actually start that healing process and, the taking in of the nutrients and all of that. Okay? You can have another detox tea after supper before bed. Now, I will say this, I'm always very honest. I've done that a couple of times. I am not the type person that gets up in the night and has to go to the bathroom. But if I do a detox tea an hour or so before bedtime, that might make me have to get up and go. All right? Now, throughout the full 4 weeks, you need to drink half your weight in water. All right? So tomorrow morning, whether you're Haley's client, my client, whichever, some things that you need to do. You need to weigh yourself. So every single Monday, you're going to check in with us and you're going to send us your weight. Okay? Now, for those of you, which I think are all of y'all, that are doing the Biggest Loser Challenge, take a picture tomorrow of your feet standing on the scale showing the number. Okay, Haley's client actually won the $1,000 Biggest Loser. I'd like to take that away from her this time, my clients. I'd love for one of y'all to win that $1,000. But anyway, take your measurements. Now, when you do your measurements, you want to find your belly button. You want to go 2 inches above it and 2 inches below it and record that. That's simply for you. It's not for me, okay? And then you want to take 3 pictures. Put on something that's tight-fitting. If you don't want to put on a sports bra and workout pants or a bathing suit, doesn't matter. But if you're going to put on a t-shirt, make sure it's form-fitting, okay? Because if it's hanging loose and at the end of the 30 days, you put that same shirt on, you're going to see a little bit of difference, but not a lot, like as if it was tight. Does that make sense? Okay, so you want to take 3 pictures. You're going to do your first one facing forward, arms up, okay? The next one to the side with your arms out like this, and then your third one is the same as the front. It's just somebody taking it. Oh, there we go. She's showing you. And it's just somebody taking it from the back. Okay. That's for you as well. Now, we've both had clients who have had amazing weight loss and said, oh my gosh, look here I am, day 1 and day 30. And then, they've given us permission to post it. Now, I've had clients say, please put a smiley face over so nobody knows it's me or whatever. We will never post pictures of you without your permission. Okay, so I just want y'all to know that. For those of you that are doing the fiber, we're going to do fiber on week 2. All right, I want to encourage you. I like to just put my fiber in my shake. It's tasteless. It doesn't affect anything, okay? But I want you to start with 1/4 of a scoop in one shake. Give it a few days. And if you're not having any problems, then you can increase it to 1/2 of a scoop the second half of week 2. All right. If everything's still going good, week 3, you can go to a full scoop in one shake, or you can do 1/2 a scoop in each shake. It's however you want to take in that fiber. Okay. Then the other thing is, all of you should have gotten the body cleanse. All right. Now, this is what I'd like to say. Sorry for the background noise. If you have a quart-sized ball jar, that's 32 ounces of water. All right. So get your packet of body cleanse. There's going to be 7 because you're going to do it for the full 3rd week. You're going to put it in your ball jar, and it likes to settle at the bottom, and that's okay. Can y'all hear me? Is it okay? Okay. It's okay that it settles. It's like lemon, turmeric, ginger. I love it. I really do. I think it's so good. And I just keep a straw in there and just stir it up and drink it. All right. They say drink it throughout the morning. I'm not a slow drinker. I drink everything pretty fast. I've drank it really fast to see if it would have any ill effect on me, and I've drank it really slow, and it didn't bother my stomach either way. All right. Now, so once you've drank it throughout the morning, whether you drink it in 30 minutes, whether you drink it in 2 hours, doesn't matter. In the afternoon, though, fill your ball jar or whatever you're drinking. Like, this is 32 ounces, so I could use this. Fill it back up with just plain water. So week 3, guess what? You're going to go to the bathroom a lot. Peeing. Okay. I'm just going to be honest. I'm a nurse. And I haven't had anybody have any like explosive diarrhea or anything of that sort. The body cleanse is great because it pulls the heavy metals out of your body. All right. Then week 4, you're just going to go back to what you've already been doing in week 1, week 2. So I'm trying to think of what else, Haley, what have I not covered?
I don't know. For me, when I first did the cleanse, I thought you had to do detox tea twice a day. And so because there's 40 tea bags, I ran out in 20 days. And I was like, oh my gosh, like they messed up. They didn't send me enough tea. But it's because you can do it. You have 40 tea bags for the 30 days. So if 10 days out of the month, you want to have 2 teas on that day, you totally can.
Hang on. And
I don't know. I think, do you want to?
On that note, people have asked week 3 with them doing the body cleanse, should they still do the tea? My body wants something hot in the morning. So I continued the detox tea in the morning during week 3. I'm not I want to do my detox tea twice a day type kind of a gal. In the morning is fine with me. Every now and then, I would want it at night because my body, especially in week 1, my body was like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, you're really not hungry. It's just a mind thing, right? And if you get to that point where you've already had your supper and all of that, there were times that I would either do a detox tea. If you have the greens balance, I would make a greens balance drink. Or you can do dark chocolate, but you've got to read your labels. And when we hang up, we'll send out, it's going to be a pretty long text, or I'm going to my group, just everything kind of that I've said. And Haley has done up a great, what do you call it?
Graphic.
Yeah, just a graphic for y'all, okay? And just know too, every Monday, we're going to be checking in with you guys, and probably some throughout the week too, especially when you first get started. If at any point something's going on, or you have a question, you need a recipe, whatever, we're here. You text us, we'll get back with you. You are not bothering us. Okay. Now, one of the things that I have noticed, the more toxins that you have in your body in week 1, the more effect you're going to feel initially. And when I say that, I mean burping and farting. I'm just putting it out there. Okay. Also, too, you may have some gross poops. That's going to clear up. I'm sorry. You know, I've had people call me and be like, oh my gosh, my poop's gross. I'm like, it's normal. So I'm just
And
putting
acne.
Huh?
Acne.
Yeah. So for younger people, your face can react too, because all the toxins are coming out. So if you start having some face stuff, that's normal. Just keep going. I want to remind you things that we are detoxing from: all dairy, all soy, all gluten, all processed sugars. If you use vinegars, the only vinegar that you can use is apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. I use Bragg's. I get it at Walmart. If you have a Whole Foods, a Sam's. I'm going to tell you, the Sam's in Louisiana has amazing organic and non-GMO stuff. So I know not everybody is, able to get that. What else? I'm going to unmute y'all so that y'all can, once I figure out how to unmute. I'll just do it individually. Okay. All right, so what questions do y'all have?
Andrea, you did not. Was there a reason why?
What'd you get, the greens balance?